Her mother approaches her daughter and tells her that she bought a dress for her, but it wasn't one of the best, but it was what she was able to buy. When picking up the dress, the daughter thanks her mother and says that the dress is beautiful and that she loved it. Soon a woman gets out of the car and says, "I'm sorry, I hadn't seen you there, but let me ask you, is this the dress you're going to wear on New Year's Eve?" The girl confirms and says that she got it from her mother, and the girl asks, "Was it bought at the market?" The girl also confirms. Then the woman asks how much it was and gives a suggestion of the value that could have been 20 reis, and again the girl confirms the value. But the day her mother had bought it with a lot of effort, and the girl says, "Let me tell you, I was at the mall with my father and I was able to buy all the clothes I wanted and they were all branded." But even so, the girl says she was happy with the dress, and the woman says, "You are happy because your mother taught you with little, but I have some dresses at home that you don't wear anymore. If you want, I can give them to you." The girl replied, "No, I don't want to. I really like my clothes," and the woman says, "I guarantee you will, but let me tell you something, I have several satin dresses, and look at this bag, it came straight from Paris. When I went on a trip, I hadn't been to Paris for a long time, and look at that coat, take it, see? It's made of sheepskin and you're going to want my dress. Today I'm going to gather everything and bring it to you, because poor people always like to be dramatic and bye-bye." The girl approaches her mother and says that she loved the dress, and she also knows that it is the best for them, and she also knows that her mother does not have the best conditions. "Thank you very much." Her mother replied that, "I'm glad you understand me, you're such a good girl at heart, but I'll make every effort to be able to give you something better one of these days." And the daughter said, "No mom, you don't have to spend your money on me, and I'm satisfied with what you give me." And that girl there, she always wanted to show things and squander it. It doesn't give her any morals, and her mother thanks her for understanding. Upon arriving home, her father gets up and tells her that he had seen what she had done to the girl outside. She turns and asks, What are you talking?" He answered her saying, No excuses. I saw what you did to the girl and you were humiliating her." Letitia replied, "Don't call her, she's jealous of me, because I have this emerald earring, and look at my cell phone. I bet she doesn't even have a cell phone, and I live at the mall. What girl doesn't want that?" He said, "Look, in no time I saw her putting you down, and while you didn't stop humiliating her." Letitia said that it was obvious that she would humiliate the girl, because she had won a dress for 20 reis to spend New Year's Eve, and he warns her that her parents might not be able to afford it as it was with his parents, and they only have what they have today, because their parents worked to earn it, and now you're going to humiliate her. Letitia said that she had not humiliated the girl, on the contrary, she had offered her clothes as a year-end charity, and he says, "We are entering a new year. See if you stop being so ignorant and being so arrogant too." And she says that not cocky, but that I had gone to the mall and bought several satin dresses and everything to wear today, and check out this new dress I bought. Sitting on the edge of the sidewalk, thinking about a guy approaching who greets her and asks if everything was okay. She replied that she is fine and asks how he was. He asks her again if she was really all right, because he was thinking she was a little sad, and she replied, "You really know me in. It's because today I was at the door of my house, and do you know Letitia? She humiliated me a lot and started to belittle me and put me down talking about my clothes. She said a lot." Soon she remembers Letitia asking how much the dress had been, and that it looked like the dress had been 20 reis, and it looked like it had been bought on the market, and you're going to want the dresses, because poor people always like to be dramatic. Alana then says that was it. She also said that her father gave her branded clothes, and he came to offer me last year's clothes that she bought, and he replied saying he doesn't care about that. Her parents only work to maintain her luxuries, and there must be a lot of love and affection in her house, and I know you have plenty of that, and she agrees. Soon Gabriel asks her to forget what had happened, and a new year is coming, and let's live in the now, and let go of the past, and wear the dress your mother gave you. I want to see if it's really pretty. And then Alana thanks you for the advice, and he says that there's no shortage of love at her house, and that she would wear the dress so he could see how it would look, and he says that, I'm anxious to see, and she says goodbye. Letitia goes downstairs and asks I wanted to know if my clothes are okay. Because I went there with my mother, but she didn't even call me, she doesn't even have time for me, so did you like it? Realizing he wasn't calling, she says I'm talking to you, and he says say what do you want? I'm listening to you, and she asks again do you like my outfit? He said yes, it's pretty, and again, she says as if you didn't even look, and he says Letitia I'm busy, didn't you notice? And she talks more, it's just a minute, look please. And he says it's beautiful, I already said it. Leaving the house, Letitia says that's why I'm like this, nobody gives me morals, I go to my mother, she doesn't even look at my face, my brother just wants to look at his cell phone, my father doesn't even talk, and that's why I'm like that, I treat people badly, and I'm jealous of Alana, she does have a wonderful mother and who gives her morals, she has little, but her little has a lot of love, and here at home we have a lot, but there's nothing. When walking, Alana asks Gabriel if he liked the dress, and he replied yes, it looks wonderful. Soon Letitia appears and says, hi you poor people. What are you doing here at the door of my house? Alana replied we're just hanging out, why? Letitia asks, are you going to do your New Year's shopping? Alana replied, Letitia, let it go, stop picking on us, and Letitia says no, I'm just asking if they're going to buy new clothes, or are they going to spend New Year's Eve in those rags anyway? Alana then replied, we are very happy with our rags, and Letitia talks, with the 20 Reyes rags, you must be feeling really happy, and Alana said yes I am, and at home we received a lot of love and affection, and Letitia replied, I also have a family, but unlike you I have this here, expensive clothes. Gabriel then says that he knows her very well, and he knows that she doesn't even see her father and mother much less, and he's sure that his brother is using his cell phone at a time like this, and look, Letitia takes advantage of the start of a new year and changes, and I'm sure you have a huge heart, and Letitia answered my yes family, lots of love and affection for us. Soon Alana asks her to stop lying, and Gabriel said, let's not waste time, let's go, and soon Letitia asks them to wait, and I assume that her family doesn't give affection or attention, and in fact I'm jealous of Alana because of her family, and he promises that he will change this new year, and they say that he forgives her for everything.